if you go into a fight response, okay, so something's happened, you've got to make a decision, it's shot adrenaline into your system, and you're ready to fight the world, you're ready to tackle what needs to happen. You might think that's quite a good thing in decision making, and it can be. Christine's put yes. Yes, I've just got out of freeze. Thank you for that, Christine. It's quite common, Christine. I get stuck in freeze sometimes when you're in that indecision bit. I'll talk about that in a moment, okay, when we get to that slide. But it's probably the most common one. But if we go back to fight, okay, that fight situation, you might think it's quite a good thing for making decisions, and it can be, but it can also mean you make a snap decision very quickly. So first of all, it's a built-in response. It's one of the only natural responses we have: fight, flight or freeze, okay? So you can't really override it. You can try and curve it a little bit, but you might have to go in it because it's your body's way of trying to keep you safe, okay? The brain can't tell the difference between fear and danger. Okay, so I've said this a few times before on different sessions. Your brain can't see the difference between fear and danger. So if you are, I'm running a presentation skills course this afternoon, and there will be people on that course that are fearful of doing a presentation. And one of the first things I try and break down for them is that presentations don't kill you, as far as I'm aware, unless anybody can tell me different, and I might think of a career change. But as far as I'm aware, presentations won't kill you. However, if you're fearful of doing a presentation, you will get the same chemicals in your body than if you were in some kind of danger. And if we don't channel those chemicals right, it can put us into a fight position where we don't always notice everything, we're too quick to move, we don't weigh things up, and we make a decision very, very quickly. So does the fight response help you make a decision? Yeah, absolutely, of course it does. Will it be the right decision? Not always. And I can say this with some evidence, because being a high red profile, which I'll touch on in a bit, my tendency is to go into this when under pressure. Okay, and it's not always the right thing to do, so we need to just watch out for it, okay, when you're put into that fight position, right? We sense that our basic needs are threatened. So a business one is, how do I put this? If you feel like your position is threatened or your role is threatened, what I mean by that is, let's say somebody's done something and it almost, your perception is it might make you feel weak, or you haven't done your job properly. Self-image, that's probably the best way to say it actually. Your self-image has been impacted, or the perception is that it's been impacted. Yeah, so I've made a decision and somebody over there has gone, why the hell have they made a decision? They don't know what they're talking about, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, you feel like you have to fight for your self-image. You have to fight for your role and make a point to the world. I am good at my job, I am brilliant at my job, I work hard. Do you know how many hours put in? You know, I really want this to work, and you just think I'm bang, 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 bang. And what it does is it forces us down that fight decision-making route, and it's not always the ideal route to go down on the back of it, okay, but it is inbuilt, and it's when we perceive it, that kind of threat, that we start going down this route. There you go, our self-esteem is threatened, is probably another way of saying it there. Can cause you to act quickly. So in one way, the fight response is quite good. It will make decisions happen quite quickly. But whether they're the right decisions or whether you've weighed it up effectively is another question.